Good morning again. Some really exciting news coming up. And for fans of the Twilight Saga, it really is the beginning of the end, with the final film in the franchise hitting cinemas next week. This morning, Kristen, Rob, Taylor and the team talk Breaking Dawn Part 2.
After 18 years of being utterly ordinary, I finally found that I could shine.
We've watched her grow and evolve with her one true love. Now Bella Swan completes her journey as a human.
We're the same temperature now.
It was so not a stretch, so not like this giant leap into the unknown. I felt like I'd been sitting around waiting and gearing up to do it for so long. I was like itching to do it.
The main thing is not to move too fast.
Try taking a seat, crossing your legs.
So what was it like for the Cullens to have Bella join them in their eternal world?
Now she's too strong to even hug people without hurting them. So we have to like slow her down and teach her how to blink and pretend to breathe. And you know, she's so funny in it.
I think she's always thought of it. She was like, oh, I could play a vampire. And anybody who was complaining about it before or saying it was difficult in any way, she'd be like, what are you talking about? It's so easy. I could do it so well. And then seeing her struggle with things, it was quite satisfying to watch.
And for Taylor Lautner's character Jacob, the battle for Bella's love is finally over.
I didn't expect you to seem so you.
This love triangle is kind of over in a sense. I mean, there's not, everybody doesn't hate each other anymore. So I can look, or Jacob can look Edward in the eye now, and we can say hello to each other, so that eases everything up.
You guys really look great together.
In this final chapter, Bella gives Edward the most precious gift, a daughter, Renesmee, played by 11-year-old Mackenzie Foy.
Mackenzie's like a proper actress. I mean, she's not just some random kid they've just brought off the street. I mean, she's definitely self-aware and she knows how to do things. She's very analytical about scenes. She's acting, which is great. It's crazy to see it in a really young girl.
And Jacob shares a very special bond with this little girl.
I was worried about how it would come across, but I'm very excited and proud of how it does, and I think the fans will be happy with the imprinting.
I told her we think Renesmee is an immortal child.
She was born, not bitten. She grows every single day.
The birth of Renesmee causes a massive war, the Volturi wanting to turn her into a fully fledged vampire. Michael Sheen, who plays ringleader Aro, confesses he's a big softie in real life.
Coming to the end of this story and sort of looking back over it and seeing characters that we haven't seen for a while and that kind of thing, I was breaking down, not breaking dawn. I was breaking down.
And as the end nears, so did Taylor's shirtless scenes. How did he feel about doing his last one?
And I remember as soon as I finished, I just let out a huge roar and I went straight to dinner. I didn't eat dinner, I just ate dessert, and I was very excited.
So far, the Twilight movies have taken over $2.5 billion at the box office, thanks to those fanatical fans.
You don't know these people, they don't know you, but at the same time, you both do know that you love this thing together, and it's like, it's so rare to have that. I mean, to expect that ever happens to you even once in your life is like crazy.
You don't want to touch what the fans love too much, because they'll rip our heads off. But I think it's the perfect twist. I think they'll be happy with it, and I think there will be a lot of whats, like you said, in the theaters when this movie comes out.
I'll never let anybody hurt you.
Yes, indeedy do. The Twilight Saga Breaking Dawn Part 2 hits cinemas on Thursday week.